talking about Bruce Brown, of course. Let's get into his comments from last night. I'm a dog. Bruce Brown told the Post on Saturday night prior to the Raptors' 126-100 loss to the Knicks at Madison Square Garden. I play extremely hard on both ends of the floor. I can do just about whatever Thibodeau needs me to do. I play extremely hard. I would think I'm the type of player that he likes. And Brown has been a long been an admirer of Tom Thibodeau. Every time we play Tibbs, I go up to him and shake his hand just because of what he's done. Nothing but respect for Tibbs. I've never heard other players talk about Thibodeau like this. I usually hear grumblings about Derrick Rose. We've heard many things in the last 10 years with Tom Thibodeau. Even as a Knicks fan, I hated the way he has spoiled Julius Randle, right? Julius Randle made, I don't know what turn of events this past summer. We'll get to that in a second as well, where he finally decided he's going to stop shooting three-pointers and focus more towards going to the paint and stop leaving the defense off the hook. Tom Thibodeau is long thought of to be someone you can't develop under. You can't develop under. We've all said that. We've hated his rotations. Now it's looking like, and it started with Kemba Walker. Shout out to Kemba Walker from the BX, from the Bronx. It started with him. When they signed Kemba Walker, you could tell if he wasn't a Thibodeau guy. He's not going to play defense like that. He was injury prone. He lost a lot of cartilage in his knees. And all of a sudden, by the time December rolled around of 2021, I believe it was, Thibodeau was like announced, all right, Kemba's out of the rotation. Like, enough is enough. I can't have this. He was getting on RJ Barrett, but we didn't see him get on Julius Randle, right? And it started there. Thibodeau needs his guys. They eventually get Cam Reddish. Is he a Tom Thibodeau guy? I mean, they were trying to make him out to be some defensive stalwart, some defensive specialist. I've yet to see that. He's on the Lakers now. They try to promote him as that. I'm not going to get into the LeBron clutch versus CAA thing, which plays into this, but that was a part of it. Tom Thibodeau is a defensive-minded coach. So why aren't we giving him defenders? I know Brunson goes against that, but Brunson is a hard-nosed offensive player. He replaces the Derrick Rose type in this style of coaching. Tom Thibodeau is a head coach, was running the Minnesota Timberwolves as a general manager and a head coach. So he was maybe overseeing too much. I think a lot of times when you're just in charge of everything, you don't have anybody to really check you. And now with Leon Rose there, I think there's a communication and a pecking order, a chain of command. And I've never heard a player disrespect Tom Thibodeau. I've never heard Tom Thibodeau sound, inept or stupid in a post-game press conference. I might not have agreed with what he said. I might have called him stupid because of somebody I disagree with so strongly. But I can't say that he's an idiot or that the players don't respect him. Bruce Brown is expressing respect for him, just like I am, and just like the rest of his team. These other Knicks players do. They always respect Tom Thibodeau. RJ Barrett walked up to him last night, gave him a hug in a Raptors jersey. This whole thing you can't develop under Tom Thibodeau was another farce. I keep seeing that in the comments. We got to leave that alone. Cam Reddish, all these other guys, Kemba Walker, anybody else that they've let go and they traded away, I haven't seen them flourish. I haven't seen them be whatever you guys make them out to be. As of right now, Immanuel Quickley, who went to the Toronto Raptors, he was flourishing under Tom Thibodeau. They didn't think he would be this good from his rookie season. Defensively, he would make strides. He was more or less a handsy guy. He didn't move his feet too well, but he flourished under Tom Thibodeau. RJ Barrett was inconsistent, but he is who he is. They're not going to have a specific open offensive style for him. Anybody would flourish in the open style offense. I would think if you have any type of offense. Julius Randle, 2 All-NBAs, 2 All-NBA accolades under his belt under Tom Thibodeau. Isaiah Hartenstein, he's now a starting center formidable, beyond formidable, in the conversation of most improved, as me and All Ball said earlier this week, Jalen Brunson has stepped up another level. Dante DiVincenzo looks way different than when he did in Golden State. Right? So enough of the whole these guys can't develop under Tom Thibodeau. That is out the window. And hey, all we ever talk about is Derrick Rose got hurt under Tom Thibodeau. All he does is running players to the ground. I can't argue against that. But what I will also say is Derrick Rose developed under Tom Thibodeau. Joakim Noah. Luol Deng. Luol Deng is known as the supreme defender of his time. Under who? So I get what everybody's saying, but Bruce Brown was to come in for a reason. You heard what he said. He respects Tom Thibodeau. He respects the hell out of Tom Thibodeau.